Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Timothy Morton, and it is my pleasure to conduct this naming ceremony. On behalf of Calvin and Susie, I would like to welcome you all here today to their wonderful family home. I'd like to thank you all for being here today to give your love and support to Calvin and Susie and their miracle baby boy. I know it means a great deal to them that you are here to share in their happiness on the special occasion of this naming ceremony. When we come together to celebrate important life events such as this, a special bond is formed between all those who take part. It provides us clarity and confirmation on how important our close friends and family are in our lives. We define our changing roles and responsibilities within these groups. We declare our intentions and our goals for the future and give deep meaning to these sentiments by expressing them openly and publicly. Giving a name is one of the first ways in which we acknowledge that a child is a person in their own right. A name provides an identity within our community, a sense of belonging to a tribe, but it also distinguishes each of us as an individual. As well as giving the child a name, this ceremony also provides an opportunity for you all to consider the role that you hope to play in their upbringing. While the task of nurturing a child primarily belongs to their parents, each of you have a part to ensure comfort, health, and safety throughout this child's journey. Today, Calvin and Susie asked you to share in this first step of his journey, his introduction to the people who will guide and accompany him along the way. So we move to the announcement. Calvin and Susie, please stand and tell us the name you have chosen for your child. Parents, Riley Jacob Sterling. Calvin and Susie chose Riley because they loved the name. Riley's second name, Jacob, is taken from his great-grandfather who shared Riley's bright red hair and striking blue eyes. Riley, we wish you a long life in a loving and peaceful world. We all hope that you'll grow to be a kind and compassionate person with a happy and relaxed disposition. May you be loved and be loving in return. May you bring joy to your parents, family and friends. So we move to the parental promises. There is no deeper connection than that between a child and a parent. Calvin and Susie's lives have changed forever. To be responsible for a new life strengthens the bond that they share and brings a new purpose to their lives. In deciding to become parents, they have undertaken to love and nurture Riley, to provide a safe and secure environment in which he can thrive, and to give guidance and support as he develops and makes his own way through life. Calvin and Susie, in bringing your child before family and friends, you acknowledge that he is more than your own creation and private concern. You declare your wish to raise him to the best of your abilities and according to your values. I will now ask you to express your commitment to raising Riley by making solemn promises in the presence of your family and friends gathered here today. Please answer, we do. Do you promise to provide Riley with the necessary warmth and comfort to ensure he is given the best opportunity to understand what love is?
We do.
Do you promise to encourage Riley's curiosity, independence and enthusiasm so he can face life's challenges with resilience and optimism?
We do.
And do you promise to put Riley's needs first before your own, even if this means making personal sacrifices?
We do.
We now move to the appointment of guardians. Calvin and Susie know that it is a big responsibility to raise a child. It is important that they feel comfortable to ask for help and support occasionally, and for Riley to be able to seek guidance and counsel from other trusted adults in his life. With that in mind, I would now like to invite some of the other people here today to also pledge their commitment to providing a supportive and caring role in Riley's upbringing. They wish to nominate Sam, Tom and Melanie to act as guardians for Riley. Children need to have role models other than their parents. These special individuals have been chosen to help Calvin and Susie shape their child's life. This is a great honour and responsibility. By accepting it, you are agreeing to take a special interest in Riley's life, to help guide Riley morally and ethically. to be someone he can turn to in difficult times, and to add to the love and care provided by Calvin and Susie. If you are willing to accept this responsibility, please step forward and answer "I will" to the following questions. Will you welcome Riley if he comes to you for advice or help?
I will.
Will you always show Riley love and understanding?
We will.
And will you be present and constant in Riley's life and make time for him in your life?
I will.
The guest's affirmation. Calvin and Susie invite all of you here today to affirm that you will also help to guide and nurture Riley in any way you can. Please respond by saying "we will" to the following question. Friends and family, will you all help to support Calvin and Susie in raising Riley and do whatever each of you can to enrich Riley's journey from childhood into adulthood?
We will.
That brings us to the conclusion. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Calvin and Susie, I would like to thank you all for being part of today's celebration. Riley, you have been welcomed into a loving family and circle of friends. This will surely give you the best possible start in life. All of us here today wish you good health, happiness, and a bright future. Please join me now in giving Riley, Susan, and Calvin a huge round of applause. Thank you.